but let's get to the haul. Hi, welcome back. My name is Desiree. So in 2020, I left my corporate job and transitioned to being a full-time reseller. I'm a small business owner. I love crafting and I also love plants, so you will see a lot of that on this channel. If those things sound really interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel, and also please don't forget to hit that like button. So today I have a haul for you. I went to the Goodwill bins in Portland, Oregon 2 times last week. The first trip I spent about 3.5 to 4 hours there. I got so much stuff. The second day I actually took a friend with me. It was her first time to the bins, so it was, I was being really lenient with the fact that she might think it's really the most disgusting thing in the world. But she loved it. We spent a good, I'd say, 1.5 hours there, and then we're able to get some great things. So for that trip, we did combine our items so we could get to the 25 pounds and get that discounted price. At our Goodwill bin, you get under 25 pounds. I believe it's $2.49 per pound. So if you hit that 25 pounds or more, it goes down to $1.29 per pound. That's always my goal, is to hit the 25 pounds at least, so I can get that discount rate for my inventory. So the first day I went came out to 35.9 pounds. I got 50 items and I spent $46.31. So the average price for those items was 93 cents per item. The second day, we were at the 25 pounds, so we got the $1.29 per pound rate. I myself got 22 items, and we paid a combination of $32.25. She's such a kind soul and did give me a little bit of money for the items she picked up, and so my cost of goods came out to 97 cents per item. All right, so let's get started with the haul. I went ahead and just combined everything together. I could not remember what was from which trip, so it's just a combination, but I got a little bit of everything this trip, which I'm really excited about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start over here. All right, so the first piece I have to show you is this Chaser top. So Chaser's a pretty good brand. I've sold a couple of their things. I actually had a shirt just like this that was kind of that waffle look, but this one had a hood on it, and it does have some, it needs to just be like lint rolled and kind of cleaned up that way, but for the most part this one is flawless, and this one is a size large. So I did sell a purple one like this before. It definitely got lots of attention, so I'm excited to do that one. I received a liquidation box a few months ago that had a couple new tag champion, kind of your basic crew neck sweaters. They sold pretty fast. So when I saw this, I figured I would give it a try. It is a pink size medium women's champion sweatshirt, and it is hooded. Really nice color. It's got your champion logo, and I love the kangaroo pocket here. So great condition on that one. All right, the next piece is the brand Sanctuary. So this one is a size medium. It's just a really lightweight, kind of that like gauze material. I think these are also great for, when you're layering over a swimsuit, you're going to be wet or be outside when it's really hot. And it has the sleeves that you can roll up to. So this one, I have not seen any flaws on it at all. It is 100% cotton. The next piece I picked up was a Victoria's Secret, kind of your sleepwear cami. Has this black lacing on it, really gorgeous, a little top and adjustable straps. This one was also sold in a Goodwill, or tried to be sold in a Goodwill and did not sell, so it still has the tag on that one. The next piece I picked up is a sweater. This is Eddie Bauer, size medium. I wasn't going to get this one. I did do a look over, but I really loved these elbows. It's got this brown suede elbow patching, and I don't know, I just feel like that gives it a totally different look. So I went ahead and picked it up. It is 40% wool, 25% cotton, 20% polyester, and 15% rayon. So this is a great layering piece, for those chilly nights, or, you know, just something if you need it for the morning, take it off for the afternoon. The next is definitely a vintage piece. This one actually had a pretty good like stain on the front. I soaked it in the bathtub with borax for over 24 hours and then rinsed it out and let it air dry. So it still is a little bit damp. I need to kind of just put it outside so it can get some fresh air. But this is by the brand Bernie Joe. That looks like a very vintage tag to me. Size medium. And I just thought it was a really great sweater top. I love that design in front, kind of the color blocking, and then the shorts kind of like that flowy look with the wide sleeve. So excited to list that one and see how it does. I have really been on like a vintage sweater kick lately. I may have mentioned this before, but I just can't turn it down. I don't know, when you see a good vintage sweater, I just see the potential of like, someone is gonna love this. So the next brand I have never heard of. I touched the fabric and immediately felt like it was just a good quality. It had a size tag, or I'm sorry, a Goodwill tag on it, and they were trying to sell it for $12.99. So that kind of always tells me too that maybe I should at least look it up. The brand is Southern Tide, and this one is a size medium. When I looked it up, it looked like their dresses did really well. I was not able to find one with this pattern, so that's definitely a benefit for me as I'm listing. I can kind of, obviously I use the other comps to create my range of prices, but when I'm looking up comps and I don't find anything else, I feel like it gives me a little bit of leeway to kind of make up my own price and kind of, you know, obviously decrease that price or adjust the price accordingly if it sells or isn't selling. So I just really like this pattern. It's really just a smooth, kind of that buttery, like if you know Lululemon leggings, it feels like that. It's just a really lightweight material, and it is 91% nylon and 9% spandex. So just a midi length dress with your kind of elbow length sleeve. I'm going to get to some shoes. I don't always get shoes from the bins, mostly because it's really hard to find the pair, or if you do find them, a lot of times they're pretty beat up and definitely need some work. But I saw these. They are by the brand, well, it's Circus by Sam Edelman. So I've sold a couple of these shoes before. It looks like these were in a Goodwill at one time as well. They look like they are very gently worn, and they have this kind of wrap up tassel that goes around the ankle. So these I just felt like were going to be great for spring, summertime, and these are a size 7.5. So, you know, good versatile size for people. Excited about those. The next pair of shoes I picked up are Michael Kors. They're these size 8 pink point toe heels. I did notice there is some wear here. I do need to clean these up. Just kind of, I have some leather cleaner I can just put on there. So there's some slight scuffs here on the heel. I will just disclose that in the listing. Otherwise, they're in pretty good condition. Like I said, sometimes I don't find the best shoes at the bins, but I felt like I can probably get, you know, a good amount for these shoes, and they're definitely going to be in season for the spring. The other pair of shoes I picked up these are Toms, and these are a size 12, which, you know, great size. I'm just going to clean them up with some leather cleaner, but they are that platform wedge. They have some water wear here, so I'll clean those up as well. But otherwise, the sole looked really great. They're suede. I need to look and see. I do have a couple pairs of Toms like this that are actually waterproof. So I don't know if this is part of the waterproof collection. I do need to check that out because that definitely adds some value to them. They don't make a lot of waterproof Toms, but they do make some, I know for sure, in the wedges because I have them. So that I noticed too is just a little bit worn, but these have a lot of great wear left in them. And again, size 12, so I feel like that was a really good deal. The next piece I picked up is this Madewell sweater. I believe this is one of the newer tags. Just kind of your basic knit sweater, size medium. These are just great. They're super comfy, and this one is viscose, nylon, merino wool, and alpaca. So it's super soft, kind of not necessarily cropped length, but it is a little bit shorter. I really feel like I want to keep these. It would look actually really nice, but I am going to go ahead and sell this one. The next piece I found, again, that vintage sweater, I can't stop. So this is actually Talbot, size medium. And this sweater, I thought the tag was on backwards when I first picked it up. It's got this nice little pom-pom design, these little hearts at the bottom. So this is actually the front of it that you're looking at, and the back has the buttons on it. So when I first, again, picked this up, I was like, oh, that's weird. The tag's on backwards. But when I tried to unbutton it, it doesn't, I mean, these are just faux buttons going down. So this is definitely the back of it. But this is in great condition. I will probably just put my sweater shaver to it, just to kind of clean up any, you know, light pilling or fuzzies that are on there. But I am excited about that one. All right, so I found this wrap, or I guess it's more like a shawl. I normally wouldn't pick up these shawls, but it felt so nice. And then I looked at the brand, and I'm not familiar with this brand, but when I looked at the comps, they looked pretty good. So it's Charisma with a K there. And it's just this hunter green, kind of like asymmetrical shawl. I feel like these are great for like transitional time, throw on in the evening. Also, if you are like a nursing mom, those are great to have and just kind of do your thing. All right, the next piece I picked up is the brand Adrian Vittadini. I think I'm saying that right. It is a size medium. I believe I have picked up some like workout wear from this brand, and it sold super fast. So this is just a purple kind of ribbed sweater, and it has a cowl neck there. It is semi-sheer. It's definitely lightweight, and it's got these really big slits on the side. So this does kind of remind me more of like an activewear piece, or just something you would throw over. This one is 50% viscose and 50% acrylic. The next piece I picked up is Chico's. I really like picking up Chico's, especially from the bins. I do feel like it does pretty well for me. This one is a size 3. I'm not exactly sure of their size chart. I'll have to find that. But it is a knit sweater, but it also has this wrap top on it. So you can kind of tie it off, which I just really liked that piece of it. It's a little bit of a different type of sweater, but just your basic beige tan color. This brand is something I've never picked up before either, but again, I looked at comps and thought, hey, you know, I'm going to give this a try. It's called Scandia Woods. There is the tag. This one is actually the size tag is out on this one. Let's hope it's on the side. If I do not find the size, I will just take the measurements and then based on measurements kind of make a little bit of a guess on the size, and then I'll just disclose that in the listing that the size is based on measurements, not on an actual size. So it has this suede button up. This kind of gave me the like Patagonia vibe. This one also had that really cute elbow suede detail, which I just thought was, you know, I don't know, it just gives it a totally different aspect on your sweater. So this one's a lightweight one. And it has a button zipper and then these buttons down as well. So I'll be excited to see how this one does. Are you familiar with this brand? I feel like I do know a good variety of brands, just being in the Northwest and kind of understanding a little bit more about the quality of clothes that are needed for this type of like weather, but I'm still learning so much. The next piece I picked up, I probably typically wouldn't, just at a thrift store. It is LL Bean, and I do like the brand LL Bean, but this is just your basic cotton shirt, just a v-neck. It feels like it's never been washed or worn. It's extremely soft, 100% Supima cotton. So this is just kind of that basic piece, but great quality for this one. I love LL Bean. All right, so this is another Chico's piece that I found. This one is 100% silk. This one also has a price tag from the Goodwill on it. I did not find any flaws on this piece. Just kind of that lightweight, silky top with this beautiful beading here. I see this as like a swimsuit cover-up for sure, or, you know, it could just be worn over a tank with some jeans or a jean skirt or something like that. So this one is a size 1 for Chicos. The next piece I picked up is the brand Carhartt, which Carhartt does really well for me. This is a women's size large. It's just kind of your basic pullover, kind of lightweight top. It's got this striping in the inside of it. Just maroon with your kangaroo pocket, and it is lined inside. The next piece I found for style, of course, this is actually MTV brand, so it's 60% cotton and 40% polyester, and it is an extra large. It just has that MTV logo on it in kind of all different designs. I really liked that, and I really like the teal color as well, so I felt like this one would probably sell pretty fast. If it doesn't, I might just wear it because I think it's a pretty cool shirt. This one I took a double take because it felt so soft when I picked it up. I do feel like there's a little discoloring on it. Let me know if you see that too. I'm not sure if it's just my eyes deceiving me. It is gray, but like I said, it looks like it kind of has a little bit of discoloring. It's just your basic turtleneck, but this is the brand St. John, size small. So this is a nice little layering piece. I'm gonna look it up and see how it'll do. I really see some discoloring now that I have it in front of the ring light. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I've heard from other resellers that you can sell St. John with like holes in it and people will still buy it. So I will probably give it a try. If, you know, for any reason it doesn't sell, I do think this is a nice piece that like I might wear under something, or I could always use some RIT dye and dye it a different color. That is always an option. So this is something that I will kind of play around with and see what works for me. The next piece I found is Ann Taylor Lot. This is a petites piece, so it is small petite, and this one was at one time in a Goodwill store. This is just a sheer geometric black and white top with this kind of red pink detail, longer in the back. So this is going to be a nice spring piece. I have been picking up Columbia a lot lately. This I've never sold this style, but I have sold the other like Omni gear attire from Columbia. So this one was at one time in a Goodwill. It has the tag as well, but this is the sleeveless version of those kind of Omni gear tops. Really lightweight. Just basic Columbia top. The next piece I picked up is by the brand Maurice's. This is a size medium. This is just a nice, really like wrap, asymmetrical tassel sweater. Maurice's does pretty well for me, and I just feel like stuff like this is just really nice because it's versatile for season. I mean, you can, in some areas of the world or some areas of the US, you could probably pull that off all year round. So I felt like that was a good piece to pick up. The next sweater I found was actually, I felt it and I really liked it and said, this is a really cute design. There was a dry cleaning tag over this, so I had no idea. And when I peeled it off, realized that it was a Madewell. I believe this is definitely an older style when it has that 1937 on it, compared to that other tag that I showed that was more of like just the name, and I think it's a black logo. So this is a size small though. Really, you know, kind of that mid-weight sweater. It's definitely got some warmth to it, slightly shorter in the front, and it has these really cute zipper here on the side. Actually on both sides it's got the zippers, I just realized. So I felt like this one would do pretty well for me. Let's see if I can find out some more information about it. The clothing tag. Okay, so this one is polyester, wool, and other fiber. Oh, and cotton as well. So this one looks like it is from, so that tag is actually cut off too. This one I believe is from, I don't know when it's from, but it's older. The next sweater I picked up is by the brand Orvis. I believe this is kind of a newer tag for this one. It's brand Orvis. I have sold some of their vintage sweaters before. This is definitely great quality as well. It is like Sherpa lined inside. It's got that quarter zip, as well as pockets in the front. So this one will be exciting to sell. It has the fuzzy right there. It also has the Orvis label right there, logo. All right, the next piece I found is by Duluth Trading Co. I have received as a gift Duluth items like shirts and leather bags, which the Duluth leather bags are fantastic. I have also picked up a pair of Duluth Trading Co. Like cropped overalls from the bins. Those sold pretty fast, and I believe sold for $50. So this is just a basic kind of performance tee. I don't foresee it going for a lot, but Duluth Trading Co. does tend to be a good quality brand. All right, the next is really, it's just an Adidas beanie. I thought it was really stylish, and it's got this really nice lining in there. It's kind of more of that dry wick material. So I felt like this one is just a nice beanie. I also found this bag. I'm going to do a little bit more research from it, but I did see it had been sold a few on Poshmark. So this is Kavoo, I'm guessing. When I open this up, I mean, it looks like it's never been used before, so I felt like I'd go ahead and give it a try. Even if it only sells for like $20, $25, I feel like that's a good return on my investment for that. The next piece I found is an Athleta piece. So this is definitely the older tag of Athleta. This one is a size extra large. It is just your zip up sweatshirt, and it is it's a little bit faded, I would say, but this the inside is just so soft, and it has this hood here in the back. So I feel like this was a nice piece to get, and it does also have the thumb holes here. Okay, I stumbled across these Levi's. They're definitely different. I need to do some research. They are mid-rise skinny. And it looks to me like bleach dots, but it's obviously like manufactured into the fabric, but kind of that like bleach dye look. These are size 29, waist 29, and the length is 32 inches. No flaws on these. These are kind of just unique. I like finding obviously unique items and giving them a new home to someone who's gonna love it. Another pair of pants I picked up. These are Ann Taylor Loft. This is the Modern Sexy boot cut. These were in a Goodwill at one time. There's just your dark denim, very gently worn jean. This is the brand Soft Surroundings. These are an extra large petite. The only flaw I noticed is that this kind of rubber tagging is, you know, washed off a little bit, but these are great. They are a nice, like, sturdy material, and they have this, you know, beautiful little like ribbed lining there. The next piece I found is by the brand Columbia. These are a 32 length, so I believe these might be men's. Actually, I'm not really sure. I need to do some research, but these are a great jean. They have this elastic waist. They do have some stretch to them, which is really nice. The next pair of jeans I picked up are another pair of Levi's. These are the 511 or 511. I never really know how to say it. Waist 34. Great condition. They are not quite a dark wash, but not quite like a light wash either. Just kind of like your regular wash. All right, these are fun. I picked these up for style for sure. This is the brand Angel Kiss Denim Collection. I don't know much about this brand at all, and they are the mom jean, but like seriously, the butterflies, like, yeah, we've got to have these. So these are like a black wash with this white embroidered butterfly design all over. I feel like anytime I get embroidered jeans or something, there's just like a a little funky. They go pretty fast. These kind of definitely give me like 90s vibes, Y2K vibes. All right, these I picked up to definitely give them a try. When I picked them up, I just felt like they were good quality. I believe these are bike shorts, like for when you're like on a bike working out. And the brand, I believe, is called Pearl Izumi. And I only know that because it's in the inside of the leg. It's got this like rubber so they don't ride up. So when I did comps on them, I mean, people are definitely looking for stuff like this. If you've done any sort of riding, you know that like, your bum definitely has to get used to that feeling sometimes. So these are great, great condition, and they have the reflector on there that's in great condition as well. So we'll see how these do. All right, the next item I picked up is the brand Cut From The Cloth. This is the Diana Skinny. That logo is, or that tag is slightly coming off, but great jean, just your basic denim. The next piece I picked up is just an American Apparel denim jean short. These are the stretch denim. These are just in great condition. Again, great for the season, and these are a size 10. The next piece I found is the brand Mark New York, so Andrew Mark, 2XL, and they're just a ribbed jogger, drawstring, just basic jogger with pockets. Super soft material. All right, these were, I think, one of the last items I picked up. These are another Chico's brand. This is a size 1.5, but they're just a kind of lined khaki, kind of cropped length. These might need a little bit of a wash. They do have the Goodwill marking on them, so it looks like Goodwill was also selling them for $12.99. So, but yeah, these I believe are an extra large or an extra large. And then the last piece that I picked up during this Ben's trip was this pair of vintage Columbia pants. They are definitely like a ski pant or maybe just like a layover pant. They're definitely water resistant. I wouldn't say waterproof, but they are a women's medium and they are 100% nylon. So they have these, it's elastic waist, but adjustable here, one zipper and snap pocket. And then the bottom also has the elastic here, and you can adjust that as well. So these are a great pant. I actually thought about keeping these for when it's raining. Sometimes it's nice to just put like a dry layer on over your clothes. But I really liked the color there of that, and yeah. So those were all the items that I picked up last week in my binge trips. If you do enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to my channel.